Texas Tech recently welcomed guest speaker Dorothy Espelage to touch on the topic of bullying.
From Oprah to Anderson Cooper, she makes her way onto the campus of Texas Tech. Kristen has more.
Bullying. That one word affects so many people, and most everyone has experienced it sometime in their life. This week is School Psychologist Awareness Week. We are at Texas Tech's College of Education to learn more about the issue.
We see bullying across the lifespan. Right, so it looks very different in preschool playgroups, but it certainly occurs there. It changes quite drastically as kids move to middle school, where some of the kids that engage in high rates of bullying are some of the most popular kids with high social status. We see that it kind of morphs and nuances into sexual harassment in middle school, and then we see that it actually predicts teen dating violence in high school. Right, so it's not that bullying stays the same, that it kind of changes as we age, and certainly the mean, cruel behavior can continue into the workforce.
Oftentimes the reason that a bullying situation has happened in the first place is because that individual that's being bullied doesn't have the resources in that situation to defend themselves. And bullies are smart. They find who can they get away with doing this to.
You're really wanting to look for any kind of change in behaviors. Now, some parents will say, well, that's just being adolescents. No, not necessarily. Really looking for those dramatic changes. They may be doing different types of activities. They may ask you to drive them to school, therefore hinting that something might be happening on the bus. We have different types of kids that engage in bullying, right? So we have kids that do it because it's what is expected of them, they are popular, this is how they maintain their social status. Then you have other kids just where this is modeled at home. So they might be victimized by a sibling, and therefore they take that aggression out. So there's not simply one type of bully.
We're really working on building a program here where we're training the upcoming school psychologists to really be able to address issues that are very relevant to students today, and to make sure that we're delivering services that are going to solve some of the issues that so many students face.
We need to think long term. How can we create school climates where this behavior is not tolerated, where it's not reinforced? But at the same time, I have to say to teachers and school psychologists that we can make a difference in a kid's life if we're paying attention and listening and watching our own behavior. Some of us might be modeling this behavior too.
Such great advice.
Yeah, that's such a big topic.
It really
no matter
is.
what